Okay. Okay. I may actually have the app working. Okay. I may actually have the app working. Okay. I may actually have the app working.
Yeah, okay.
It keeps. Okay. I may actually have the app working. My phone picks delay, so it's just going to keep going and going and going.
So that's for what?
Testing the app so I can live stream from my phone.
Oh.
Let's see here. That doesn't work. Yeah, I'm just testing out this app. Let's get this off there. Yeah, there we go. Downloaded a new app for live stream from a mobile device, and I did a test on it. It worked fine. Went to do a live stream, and it was really crappy. My New Year's Eve live stream. So I'm trying to get it to work better. I'm not going to be on here long, just testing it out. I did a test on it. It worked fine. Went to do see if I can get the chat. My New Year's Eve live stream. So I'm trying to get it to work better. This is perfect. I am actually using my phone to live. I'm looking at the wife's phone to see how it comes out. I did a test on it. It worked fine. Turn her volume down. I would like to go full screen. Privacy grid flash pin. I think I can write on the screen. Yeah. Cool. I can write on the screen. Now how do I get rid of that? How do I erase that? Let's go back to pen. There we go. Just hits the... Like I said, I'm just playing around with this app right now. Not really doing an actual live right now. Just testing out the app, figuring out different. Said I would like to... Oh, I can zoom. a 2A HD cat. If you want to do a VR, I have a playlist of my giveaway videos. I think I've got 3 on my 500 subscription giveaway. On one of those, that'll enter you into the 500 giveaway. And then the mail call I did earlier today, or just a little bit ago, I showed what I'm going to be giving in my giveaway. No, that is not a turtle on the wall behind me. That is a fish. Let's see if I can. That is a huge ass bluegill.
My stepdad caught and had mounted.
I would say Cliff probably got into more than those 5 he had during his stream. Yeah, Cliff, I don't know, like I said, the title of this, just testing out this app. God dang it. The live stream I did New Year's Eve, those that seen that can tell it was pretty crappy. It was actually I started out with a thumbnail size screen that showed basically on my phone. Everything I did on my phone was showing. So just testing this thing out right now. So maybe when I do an actual live, I know what I'm doing. You can call me Pro Carry, or Richard is my actual name. Pro Carry Trucker is my YouTube channel. A lot of subscribers just call me Pro Carry. That, or like I said, Richard's my name.
I call him late for supper.
Yeah. The guy that had the live stream earlier, he goes, he chimed in and says, "What's up? Don't mind me. I'm feeling good." And when I seen that, I said, "Looks like Cliff got into more than just the 5 he had during his live stream." And he goes, "See where you would be right, sir." Of course, he had a little bit of extra in his cup, too.
Mm.
Where you from, Cat? I know Cliff's in New York.
Wow.
Wheaton Speed Shop. Not sure where they're at. I went to school with some Wheatons. From New York, moved to South Carolina. Good choice. Company I drive for now is actually out of Gary, Indiana, but the company Wheaton's Galesburg. I've spent a lot of time in Galesburg. Company I drove for back in 2008, 2007, 2008. Used to pick up at ADM there in Galesburg a lot. But the company I drove for before this one, I've been with this company about 7 years. The company I drove for before it, I was with for 3.5 years. Their headquarters were out of Greer, South Carolina. South Bend. South Bend's not as bad as Gary. Yep, South Bend, Mishawaka. Not a fun stretch to drive during the winter.
Okay.
Go get some salve on that and bandage it.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah, when I first started driving back in '98, I drove for Schneider and my terminal was out of Gary, just off Klein Avenue. My first trip up the terminal, made a wrong turn. Stopped, got out to ask directions, and locked my truck with the keys in it. Cop showed up. Like I said, this is back in somewhere between '98 and 2000. But when I stopped to ask directions, of course, the people didn't speak English where I stopped at. I went back out the truck. A Gary PD officer showed up, told me I had to move the truck. I said, well, that's a problem. I locked my keys in it, told him what was going on. He says, well, the issue I have of you being here, this is a high drug area. The only time we see a semi in here is when they're buying or selling drugs. And I want to know what you're doing. I'm like, I just told you what I'm doing. But it took a little bit of convincing, but he told me I had 3 minutes to get into my truck and get it gone or he's going to have it towed. But I ain't going to be on here too long. Like I said, this is just a test. Greatly appreciate you guys chiming in. Wheaton Speed Shop, I still get by there quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit, but every so often. Go through Galesburg, running 74 over there to Iowa. We run up Cedar Rapids. We deliver loads, so I run 74, basically from Decatur. I'm going to be up that way. May try to give you a shout. Maybe we can stop and have coffee or something. I don't do a whole lot of hard liquor. Hard liquor don't like me. I don't get violent like a lot of people. Let's just say I get very open-minded. So I usually stick with beer. Let's just say, not only can I not keep my thoughts to myself, my thoughts become actions. And on hard liquor, when there's an attractive female around, it gets me in trouble. So I'm not. Yeah, Kat, I've been having a lot of trouble with my Wi-Fi tonight. For some reason, it's been really slow. You can ask. I was talking to him on the phone there during his live chat, and I told him what I was looking at, and he's like, oh yeah, it's lagging 30-40 seconds to a minute or so. And I told him, oh, this is what I'm seeing. And he's like, holy crap. He goes, that was 5, 6, 7 minutes ago. But yeah, I greatly appreciate you all chiming in here. Like I said, I wasn't expecting anybody to jump in, so I greatly appreciate you guys that did. I'm just testing this thing out. I think I got it figured out, so I'm going to hop off here, and I am thinking, let's see, this is Monday. I got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. I'm thinking of a live stream. Probably 1800 Wednesday night. 1800 Central Time. That's 6 p.m. Central. May try to do a live stream during that time. I've not decided yet whether it's going to be with the model or if it's going to be Second Amendment. May start out one and go to the other one. We'll just have to see, but I think that's a good idea. 1800 Wednesday Central Time. I may do a live then. Oh yeah, Cliff, if you're still on here, I think it was Kat commented on one of my videos, just jokingly. She was or they were joking. Said that you said I look like Obama, and then said just joking. I think it was Kat that commented that, trying to get you in trouble. Bad part about live streams like this here, I just planned on doing a test to figure this app out. You guys jump in. I was thinking maybe being on here maybe a minute or two. And I've done said twice I'm going to hop off here, and I'm still on. I don't think Obama would be carrying if Obama was traveling like I do, I don't think Obama would be carrying what I carry in my bag. What part of South Carolina are you from, Kat? And Cliff, that's one reason I don't go to New York no more. They would, well, it was about 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I took a load up to Niagara Falls and unloaded Niagara Falls, was headed back down. Went back down to Buffalo, dropped my empty in Buffalo, went over to ADM in Buffalo, picked up a loaded trailer, preloaded trailer, headed out of Buffalo. What is that? 195 runs north and south there from I-90, or 190 runs north and south from I-90 up there to Niagara Falls. Headed south on 190, and right before you get to I-90, I mean, the on-ramp coming onto 190 south was like less than a mile from the junction to 90 to go, so for me to go back west on 90. And a car came on the ramp, and where they were basically parallel with the right travel lane, they were almost halfway back of my trailer, maybe 3/4 of the way back of my trailer. Very short acceleration lane. They decided that they had the right of way. They sped up, ran the shoulder, cut over in front of me, but cut over too quick, and basically, like I did a pit maneuver on them. Their car spun sideways in front of the truck. I literally pushed them down the interstate, probably 15, 20 feet sideways in front of the truck. And I had it all on camera. But an officer shows up. He pulls in behind me when we got pulled over on the shoulder. Officer pulls up behind me, walks up to me, asked me what's happened. I told him. He gets down, walks up to the car that's in front of me, is talking to her. I'm thinking, they're going to try nailing me on this. I'm glad I got it on camera. Got the hiccups. He comes back and goes, yeah, she basically told me the exact same thing you did, but she thought she had the right of way. He goes, she did not have the right of way. He goes, I am not a DOT officer. He goes, I can't really handle this. He goes, I was just the closest one here. He goes, just hang tight. A DOT officer will be here in a minute. DOT officer shows up. It's a female officer, New York State. She basically did the same, asked me what went on, then went up, talked to her. She received a citation for failure to yield and a citation for aggressive driving. But while the officer was talking to me, I go, "Hey, when you get done there," I go, "if you have time," I go, I got a question." I go, completely separate from any of this. She goes, "Hey, go ahead, shoot. What do you get?" I'm like, "Hey," I go, "I got a concealed carry permit in Illinois," and she just quit. She was writing some stuff in a notebook. She just stopped and looked at me real quick. I go, "I know I can't conceal carry in New York. You don't recognize my permit." I go, "But the wife was wondering about coming up to Niagara Falls or whatever to see Niagara Falls or see some sights." I go, "How can I legally transport through New York? Because like Georgia, Georgia does not recognize my permit, but the rarity I go to Georgia, all I got to do is put it in a lockbox." The officer informed me that I cannot even do that. She goes, "You can." She goes, "Are you familiar with a Glock?" I go, "Just a little bit." Didn't tell her I had two of them on me, but I go, "Just a little bit." She goes, "Well, if you field strip a Glock, take the slide off, remove the barrel, put the barrel in one lockbox, the recoil spring in another lockbox, the slide in another lockbox, the lower in another lockbox, the magazine in another lockbox, and the ammo in another lockbox, you're still going to prison if you get caught with it in New York." I'm like, "Ew, okay." I kept my mouth shut. Because shoot, even New York, even California's not that bad. Unless it's a firearm that's illegal in California, like most of mine. But if I've got I take a revolver and I go into California, all I got to do is put it in a lockbox. I've got two Glocks. I got the Glock 27 that is my EDC, and then my Glock 19. My Glock 19 was my first concealed carry. Company I drove for before this one, I used to go to Canada all the time, and I really don't think I would hesitate taking a gun into Canada. Crossing into Canada is not that bad. It's coming back into the U.S. where you have to drive through the X-ray machine. It'd be kind of hard to hide. Yeah, Cliff, that picture I showed you, I forgot to mention that was what I used to carry. I still carry my Glock 27. Still got my AR with me, but instead of 4 mags, it's more like anywhere from 6 to 10 mags. And instead of my Glock 19, it's now my Taurus G2C. I have been 4 provinces of Canada in a semi. I have been Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia. My longest haul from pickup to delivery was, I can't remember the name of the town. It was out there about the middle of Washington State, maybe just a little bit west of the center of Washington State. And it was a load of concentrated grape juice that I took halfway across Nova Scotia. I'd like to carry my 50-round drum from my Glock, but it's a little heavy. Yeah, like I said, I'd planned on being here. I actually named this live stream just testing the app. I'd planned on being here maybe a minute, 2 minutes. People start Broken Patriots on here now. Hey, Broken Patriot, good to see you chime in. If you've seen the name of the live stream there, I'm just got an app I downloaded. Shoot, back before the new year, right before New Year's Eve. I think the day before New Year's Eve, I downloaded it. Did a test with it. It worked great. Then I did a live stream New Year's Eve, and it was a farce. It did not work worth a crap. So tonight I was just trying to test it and see if I get it working. Looks like I got it working pretty good, except I've got the wife's phone that I was actually looking at to see what everybody else is seeing. I would like to be able to get it full screen instead of that. I'd like to go to landscape instead of like it is, but Broken Patriot's got a good channel. I tried StreamYard. I actually did a couple. I did one or two live streams with StreamYard. And then it got to where I'd do a live stream and it was showing me, but it wouldn't let anybody comment. Nobody could post comments or anything. Nobody could chat in it. Have a good one, Cliff. We'll see you Sunday night. If I'm not driving. If I'm driving, I'll chime in long enough to let you know I'm there, and then I'll just be able to listen. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday is my next 4 days on. But yeah, it's 23:57, 11:57 p.m. here. I am gonna hop off here. Appreciate y'all jumping in, even though you saw it was just a test. And Wednesday night, 1800 Central. Figure something out for a live stream, but I'll get a live stream going Wednesday then. Y'all be safe. Yak at y'all later. Munchkin Modeling. Hey, Munchkin Modeling. Glad you chimed in. Sorry I didn't give no notice. This was just kind of a test. Hey, Munchkin Modeling, if you didn't catch it, Wednesday, 1800 Central, 6 p.m. Central. I'm going to do a live then since I get this app figured out. But y'all be good. If you ain't being good, at least have fun at what you're doing. We'll yak at y'all later.
Yeah, that's what it is.